God laid out the foundations of how to start a successful, thriving, sustainable business that will not collapse under this power. I'm Coach V. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never ever miss a video. We're going to jump into the beginning of Genesis. I guarantee you, you will not read this the same, especially if you're a business owner or you're striving to start a business. I remember growing up, my dad would always call the Holy Bible the basic instructions before leaving earth. And God created us, so I do believe he left this as an instructional guide. See, he's that great father who's been through everything before us, and so he left us the instructions on how to overcome it. You know that advice you always ask for from your parents? Some parents teach you how, and then there are other parents, they don't know how. So they're unable to leave a journal or a diary on how to overcome certain situations. But our God, the Father, he didn't miss. As I was reading Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, I arrived to the first business building step. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. I realized that God began with the vision. He knew exactly what he wanted to create. And many of us as future entrepreneurs are active entrepreneurs like myself. When we started the vision, we knew exactly what we wanted. We just didn't know all the steps to get there. Some of us just went at it and learned the hard way. Others were more calculated and are still being sustained today. There's power in being patient. If you take a step back and you actually write down your vision, then at the very least, if you don't know all the steps to get there, you'll at least know where you're going. So, step 1, begin with your vision. Verse 2, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. I'm already seeing pain points, and I'm seeing God hover over the face of the waters. When I hear that, I think about organizing your thoughts, deciding what you're going to do with that business. If in step 1, you've written the vision and you know where you're going, you can begin to identify the needs of that business. It was formless, the earth, void. It was dark. So it was only right that God stepped back, hover over the vision, get into deep research and observation, and step 2, lay the foundation. For you, 2 is where you organize your ideals, count the costs, look at your finances closely, and begin researching the systems you need in order to automate and grow your business. That doesn't mean that you're going to have all of the finances that you need in order to make that vision possible. But at least you can see what the vision needs. If you believe in it, you'll start raising money or inviting partners so that you can make that vision at some point a reality. Let's continue reading. Genesis 1, verses 3 through 5. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. That's where I found step 3. Establish your core offer. God created the first workflow, and he used his very first product, light, to do so. He identified the pain point. The earth was formless, void, dark. So he created light. He didn't just eliminate the pain point, he used it to his advantage. The same way morning follows night, growth follows seasons of uncertainty and obscurity when you remain consistent. God was consistent. As I continued reading verses 6 through 13, I discovered step 4. And it reads, and God said, let there be firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called the seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass and herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its own kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seeds after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seeds was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. If you didn't guess it, I'll tell you the fourth step: structured, sustainable systems. God created systems and automation that have not collapsed yet. Maybe it goes through problems, maybe intervals, but he has people and places appointed to help keep it going, but they're only doing overseeing and checks, because I haven't met a soul yet that hangs the sun in the sky and the stars and the moon thereafter. It still operates on its own accord, day and night, perfect timing. If that isn't a powerful system, I don't know what is. Let's keep reading. Verses 14 through 19 read, and God said, let there be lights in the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. And let them be for lights, and let the lights in the firmament of heaven give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater to rule the day and the lesser to rule the night. He made stars also, and God set them in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth, and the rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw it, and it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Step 5, shine the light of your brand. With the lights he hung in the heavens to shine upon the earth, he created key performance indicators that would ultimately let us know when the seasons were changing. And we all need that in our business. We need to know when peak season is upon us or when a drought is coming. Those key performance indicators are what will continue to help you build your brand and shine your light. When you can identify the seasons that are upon you, you can understand the psychology of business and the subscribers and consumers who keep you in business. In this, you learn your target audience and exactly how to market to them and appeal to them as the seasons change. And you know on who and what to focus most of your efforts. In other words, how to 10x your business. Sorry to break it to you, Cardone got that from Big Daddy God. He's the ultimate 10xer. He does it exceedingly, increasingly, and abundantly above all we can ever ask, think, or even fathom. But let's keep reading. Verses 20 through 25. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that has life, and the fowl that may fly above the earth in the open heavens. And God created great whales and every living creature that move, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their own kind, and every winged fowl of the air after his own kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and seas, and let the fowl of the air multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living things after its own kind, cattle and creeping things, the beast of the earth also after its own kind. And God made the beast of the earth after his own kind, and the cattle after its own kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his own kind. And God saw that it was good, which leads to step 6, expand. After God perfected his core offer and used it to build the systems and the automation and the key performance indicators, he expanded. I know how as humans we see animals, sea creatures, and birds in the air. They're employees. They're his creation. He employed the seas, the skies, the earth. God multiplied every living thing and he created partnerships. So in this step, I believe God encourages us to grow our businesses through partnerships. And as mentioned previously before, automation, and when you expand, scalable resources. Every single department that he created, be it the heavens, the earth, and the sea, was taking care of itself, multiplying after its own kind. And it still does so today. This is good stuff. And in your expansion, like God, you'll be able to appoint supervisors who have dominion and authority over those employees. Don't believe me? Let's keep reading. 26 through 31. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, over all of the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female, he created them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over all things. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, which the fruit of the tree yielding seed to you, it shall be meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, he said, this is very good. And the evening and the morning there was the sixth day. He appointed supervisors that could manage, oversee, and have dominion over all of the rest of the employees of the heavens, the earth, and the sea. He said unto the supervisors, multiply themselves. You will be able to appoint trustworthy people who have your grit, your grind, and your mentality. As we continue to the last business step 7, the word of God reads, Genesis 2, verses 1 through 4. The heavens and the earth were finished, all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. The day he established the first business that ever existed, this business called life. Step 7, dedicate time to rest. That means be deliberate about your rest. Take time off. God modeled the discipline of rest and reflection. Take a step back, reevaluate our progress, refine our strategies, and most importantly, celebrate our wins, no matter how great or small. And you can bet that everything he promises, it comes to pass. So if you use these key strategies to build your business or redefine it, you can't help but to be blessed to be a blessing. Begin with your vision. Lay the foundation. Establish your core offer. Structure sustainable systems. Shine your brand's light. Expand and multiply. Dedicate time to rest and reflection.
God bless the seventh day.
Until next time, God bless.